Child now has more options when it comes to excused absences from school. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a bill allowing students who attend work-based learning events like 4-H and FFA to count program participation towards school attendance. The bill advances the administration's work to encourage Illinois students to pursue workforce and career development while in school. In 2022, Governor Pritzker announced all students enrolled in an agriculture class would have their FFA dues paid by the state, resulting in an increase in membership from 23,000 to more than 41,000 participants.